Hello, hello, it's probably Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. I just finished another junk journal. I thought I'd do a quick flip through of it. So it's a 3-inch spine. It has over 100 pages, 4 signatures. It's bound with a pamphlet stitch binding. So let's just take a look. So I chose to put this button and string closure pocket thing on the front. So we have a couple little tickets and a little tag, bigger tag, a little writing card, and then a little envelope here. I made this bigger pocket here. It's quite wide, so you could put a lot more in that. It's able to hold a lot more than what's in here, just so you know. I'll just do that up real quick and we'll get into the book. Oh, and this little label here could be a pocket as well. I left it so it could, you could tuck something in there too if you wanted to. So let's see here. All right, a lot of goodness in here. All right, so our first inner cover here. Let's see, it has another little button and string closure, just a tiny one to hold it closed. Then we have a pocket here that has a little notebook inside. Just not many pages in there, just I think 4 or 5 maybe. We got a cute little piece of lace that I've made a little pocket out of here. There's a giant side pocket here, and this is one of the pieces that I did with the stencil and the oxide ink. Really pretty, one of my favorites. And then this little number here is also a tuck spot. Okay, and our first page. This is just book page that I went over it with gesso and then some gold and silver paint with kind of like a dry brush technique. And then this is embossing glaze. I made that little flower out of. And get this back in there. So cute, cute. This has a lot of writing space as usual. All my journals usually have lots of writing space, so a lot of decorating, but there's also a lot of writing space. This is an actual piece of ledger paper from, I couldn't see a date on it, but the other pages that came with it were from like 1936. So this is actual ledger paper. I put the tape on there myself because there was a rip there. And yeah, I didn't want that little tab to fall off. And then I reinforced it with some more tape here because where it's kind of old, it was a little bit fragile, and so I thought it needed a little extra help there. We have some coffee dyed stencil paper for writing pages. Here we have, I just did a tutorial on this not too long ago. It's just a little envelope flip out. And the end of the envelope just tucks into that little sign or label to keep it closed. More writing space, more stencil paper. Cute little envelope with some little writing card in there. And, bits and pieces tucked behind there. I have a cute little page tab with a charm hanging off the side. More writing space. Here's just a belly band that has a tag tucked behind, and this vintage is also a tuck spot. You could use that for a little pocket as well. Here's the other end of the ledger paper. And then we have a big hidden paper clip up here with a tag, tiny little pocket and a tiny tag, and that's just clipping in this piece of paper. Use that to write on. Then we have some book pages that are folded over to make several side pockets, and a little tag here. Yeah, so there's 3 little writing cards in here with tabs on them. Tuck back in there. Do a little bit of machine stitching, zigzag stitching around the sides. More writing space. More little stuff to look at here. And I just did a tutorial on these two. It's the gatefold card with, it has a lock. This is the lock. This card is holding it all shut. So that's, you know, a writing card. And then it opens up. And I have another little tag in here and then some writing paper. Little tiny notebook, I guess you could say, and some lace here sewn on top. It folds up like this. And that holds it closed. Have some more writing space. Here's some fabric just stitched on the edge of the page. This envelope has some paper that matches the envelope inside. Just paper clip that on the edge for a little extra piece. Here we have another button and string closure. This is similar to the one that was on the front of the journal. So it opens up, has some little tags and stuff inside. Yeah, let's see this one. This flips up. You can use that for a little writing space as well. I really like those colors together, the blue and the yellow. And then back behind it is also a large pocket that you could add more things to if you wanted to. I do have a tutorial on how to make those. I'll list that down below if you're interested. Some more stencil paper for some writing space. Some scrapbook paper, some music paper. And then we have a little flip up here. And then it's also a pocket, so I have this tag and a little charm on the tag. There's some, of course, some stitching around the edges. And these are vintage stamps that are on there. Oh, I love this stenciled paper. So I just love it. That's my favorite pattern that I have. And it's, I made it with a placemat, a vinyl placemat. Okay, this one's fun. So there's 2 writing cards here. This tag is actually just holding this one shut. So when I take it off, you'll see you can open both of them up. This. And then, yeah, that little tag is just kind of holding that closed because, you know, when you're flipping through your journal and one of these things is popping open, it can get munched when you flip the page. So they're just kind of helping you out to keep it all nice and straight. More writing paper. And the Dancing Queen music paper. That's what they called me back in high school, the Dancing Queen. I'm kidding. I don't dance. I don't dance at all. I am not the Dancing Queen for sure. Okay, and here we have, oh, this cool big paper clip. It's just holding on another one of those flip out envelope writing cards. Did a little stenciling with some distress ink. More writing space. Now on this paper, I sewn on some plastic, like packaging plastic, and it's hard to see it. I'm sure you can see with the light hitting it, you can see, but it's just kind of a diagonal corner tuck, and I've just tucked this behind. This was out of a calendar, one of those page per day, you rip off each page per day calendar. It has a lot of old pictures in it. So I thought I'd just tuck that in there. That's kind of fun to look at. We have some little sales receipt type or order paper, whatever you call it. Little fun stuff. And here we have a flip out envelope. So, oh, my little piece is hiding. It has a reading list in it. So I just tucked that in there for fun. And then on the other side, we have a tuck spot here with some more pieces you could write on, or you can do whatever you want with them. More fabric that's stitched here. And this is my favorite tag at the moment. This is my favorite tag that I have right now. And I'm putting it in this journal. So it's hard to give it away. But yeah, this is one. I think I made this on video. And again, it's just the other side of that paper that has the plastic piece I'm just using as a pocket. So yeah, I really love this tag. Just has a lot going on. It has a lot of interest. And this little mustache wax is part of a digital that I have on Etsy. I will link that below. I think it's called Mercantile Labels or something like that. But I'll put the link for that digital below if you're interested in seeing, take a look at that. There's some more writing paper, another page tab. We're almost to the end. Okay. And then here on the back page, I just have a little like treat sack that I put here. I just glued it to the page, and then there's a large writing card in here. You could put more than that in there. It should hold quite a bit. And then on our back cover, I did one of the Tim Holtz tissue paper, collage paper things. And then a cute little tag there. This is just black cardstock that I put through the paper crimper. Is that what you call it? So it kind of looks like corrugated cardboard, but it's really just cardstock that I ran through the little I don't know what it's called. Paper crimper. Yeah, we'll call it that. So that is the journal. I will list it on Etsy. So I'll put a link for that below. Thank you for staying until the end. Let me know if you have any questions. And have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.